Hi there, my name is Sayed. In this video, we will learn about open secrets of software implementation in a project and how to implement with success. We will take a look at some problems and see what are the solutions for that and how can we handle this. And in most cases, we know that this is very obvious that it is there, but in the midst of a project or in the role of everyone, it is not easy to point out and explain what is going on in there. So everyone just go with the flow and follow the directions. So, uh, for example, what is the biggest issue in a project? And let's take an example that when implementation company come in to the business that we are going to implement this software, it is going to do this trick and that trick. So where we amazed and the implementation and the company CEO get amazed by that, what's going on with that. So they like the tricks and they understand it, but they are failing. In many cases, the leadership fail to understand what business really need, or they really need it or not, or how it is going to impact this. They're not taking lesson learned from other businesses. How much is going to affect the business, or are they taking it as their face value, or they're really telling business what's going on, or they're forcing it onto business, or the business requirements are not getting met. So there are many scenarios out there, and it's a failed leadership, and basically when the failed leadership is there, the people from the whole team, if someone bring up any issue, they're out of the project. So that is the issue with that is that you cannot bring up these issues unless you want to not be in the team, and that is a big failure. What end up gonna happen is in the end of the project, everything come to the failure. A lot of issues, a lot of business impact is there, and no one to hold because of the leadership. So let's take a look at the a few of the more options, more issues in the project going out of scope and going in other directions. So when, for example, there's a target that we are going to implement for this target, but in the middle, more things are come up. We need to do this, we need to do that, we need to work on this and that. So that those additional things get compiled up and increase the scope of the project. That original goal is not focused anymore, other things are coming into play, and this becoming more confusing, and the vision and the goal of the project get lost in there. So another thing is there that scope is happening into the project, and in the most cases are happening because of the users are not understanding what's going on and how it is going to impact their business, or they not really know that what is a new software is going to be, because until unless they turn this on onto the last day, they will really face issues afterwards, not before. And also one more issue in the project is politics. A lot of things are happening. This is those people are there, these people are there, everyone is going to their own direction, and if you go with this scenario, there are a lot of issues in the project because of this, and it impacts a business a lot. It impacts the morality of the team, a business, and in every aspect. So this impact in many different ways into the project, and it play well. It come from the feeling and understanding of the basically leadership, where they like certain people and they go with that, and they have their own likes, and not going on the merit and not going on to the real productivity and real requirement. They go with the many different aspects into that. So there is one more thing in the project that is come into play, where the real functions and requirements are ignored, and then other things come into play, and that impact a lot into the projects. And many people know this, but it's basically like open secret. Everyone know that, but it's okay, we know that. So Then one more issue is unable to understand what need to be done. So when for example, if I am working on a car and I'm not a mechanic, then I make a decision on it from the leadership standpoint, and I'm making keep going in there and telling mechanic, no, 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 you don't need to work on tires, you need to work on the roof. Really? So that impact onto the functionality, and a lot of things are out there, and that endanger the project. And when you try to talk any sense out of it, that don't make any sense to them because they are making their mind up, and that impacts the software implementation where you go to the expert and you tell them, okay, no, no, I'm telling you do this way, not that way. So you basically going to electrician and say, no, 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 do install this panel this way because because I'm the manager and I know. So that impact will having a lot of issues in many things, and that will impact the business and impact the success of the project. And it's a long run overhaul to the a failure for the project, and also business team and the business functions and everything get impacted because of some wrong mistake have taken from their standpoint. So okay, so let's go to the next. So and this one more thing I have seen many projects there they go against the requirements. They said, oh no, that's how this software is, and you need to follow this, and requirements we're gonna ignore this and don't follow this. So, for example, if a business need some functions, and you say no, no, we are not going to do this, and telling business and how to do this is telling like if some customer come to you that, oh, no, no, we're not gonna accommodate you, we're gonna tell you how to we are going to do this. That is one more negative point that bring into the picture where business is unable to perform their function, and is greatly impacted by this decision, and it's negatively impact the project, and it bring a lot of uh, basically additional work, and instead of giving productivity, it decrease the productivity of the project or the software or the business. Okay, and there is one more thing where the in the project where they put very little time to the train users, and when this happened, the users do not understand, and from the very beginning, business do not understand what is it and how it is going to impact their life from their standpoint. So I saw this opportunity from my standpoint, and I have written some books on it. So you can take a look at some SAP implementation books for end users where they can understand some of the functions beforehand, and maybe learn some of the functions from basically just plain standard SAP functions. And you can also contact me for the consultation or for one-on-one consultation. So let's take a look. These are the books I have written: SAP Customer Master, SAP S4HANA, Business Partner, and Quick SAP Introduction and User Guide. So these are the books I have written for business users so they can learn these things. And it is not, if you go to the project and you see that there is a only training done for like 1 week, they would not understand it because 1 week is not enough time. So you can check this links of this book. You can check the links of these book in the description below, and they're available on Kindle as well, and on paperback. So thank you very much for watching this video, and hopefully leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and hopefully this video help you. So thank you very much.